Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for the opportunity for me to kick off the session with our research on the patterns of diurnal cortisol regulation in long COVID versus full recovery from COVID-19. And I have no conflicts of interest to declare. And here's our descriptions of the cohort, with the red color indicating the long COVID participants and the blue color indicating the recovered control. And this is the lowest fit of our data. And then we took the baseline cortisol level at 8 a.m. to compare between those two groups. And then we found no statistically significant difference between them. And here's the model that we tried to build in order to see if there's any parameters that could explain the mechanistic difference between those two groups. We built this model based on the physiological characteristics. So there's negative feedbacks, and also we have account for the pulses in the middle of the day. And that leads to the effect on cortisol release that will ultimately lead to what we could observe. That's the cortisol concentration at time t. And this is our model fit. We use two approaches to define the pulses. One of it is using a level that's more than 0.5 micrograms per deciliters. And another one is the pulses more than 2.0 micrograms per deciliters, and these are the model fits with those two approaches. You're welcome to stop by the poster to talk about that. And here's our results. We saw that when we built the model using the 0.5 threshold, we have a 26% lower basal release to elimination ratio in participants with long COVID, but when we are trying to use the threshold of 2.0, we see that the effect was much less pronounced, with only 2.5% less in participants with long COVID. And in conclusion, we think that the cross-sectional measurements of cortisol need to be made with caution. You have to look at the bigger pictures with the dynamics of the day, and we don't find any evidence that this degree of dysfunction warrant any therapeutic interventions through this pathway. And last but not the least, thank you so much for the team and all the volunteers. My poster is on the right-hand side of the room, with number 13. So yeah, you're welcome to stop by. Thank you very much.